spring commencement ceremony. Please take your seats. As we begin our ceremony, we ask each of you to show your respect for our students and their families by turning off your cell phones and by taking children outside should they become disruptive during the ceremony. The commencement ceremony is a wonderful tradition. Colleges and universities across the nation, we invite you to celebrate the accomplishments of today's your graduates. We ask that you remain seated during the procession so that other audience members can see the students. For your convenience, photographs are being taken by a professional photographer during this ceremony. Please be mindful of others and remain behind the stanchions. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce Ms. Shelley Berkeley, CEO and Senior Provost of Touro University Western Division.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. It gives me great pleasure to convene the Touro University of Nevada Spring Commencement on this beautiful Southern Nevada afternoon. To all of the mothers out there, let me wish you a belated Happy Mother's Day. Thank you all for joining us as we honor this extraordinary group of graduates. I now ask you to stand again and remain standing as the Basic Academy Marine Corps Junior ROTC present the colors, In Tune performs the national anthem, and our own Rabbi Fromowitz offers the invocation. Will the Junior ROTC please present the colors?
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here today to celebrate with family and friends this important milestone in your professional lives. You have worked hard and will serve your community well as physicians, nursing professionals, occupational therapists, scientists, researchers, and educators. Your work as healers and as educators is critical to our society. You will help your fellow citizens lead long and healthy lives, help educate our children, and serve as role models by creating a culture of caring. You carry forward not only the professional oaths and ethical principles of your professions, but also the commitment to social justice and responsibility at the heart of Jewish tradition and at the core of the mission of Touro University, Nevada. The care and kindness you will bring to all you serve will be mitzvot, and a great blessing for our families and our communities. I will now recite the Birkat Kohanim, known as the priestly blessing, and wish you joy and success in your careers and all of the journeys life sets before you. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord bless you and guard you. Yo'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May the Lord shine his countenance towards you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord lift up his countenance towards you and give you peace. To all of today's graduates, it is a pleasure to bless you and the work you are committing to in the name of a better society. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Thank you, Rabbi Fromowitz. As you are aware, Touro University, Nevada is a Jewish-sponsored institution of higher learning. Rabbi Fromowitz provides support for us in a variety of ways, and we are grateful for his work throughout the university community. Please also join me in thanking the Basic Academy Marine Corps Junior ROTC and our own Touro University students who make up the a cappella performing group known as Intune. These students give back to our community by sharing their musical talent at a variety of campus and community events. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you today, students, faculty, staff, families and friends, university leadership, and most of all, today's graduates from the College of Osteopathic Medicine and the College of Health and Human Services. We are also honored to be joined today by Leanne Nashida Costello, Deputy District Director for Congressman Ruben Kihuen, Isaiah Sandoval, District Director, Office of Congresswoman Jackie Rosen, Christian Bato from the Office of Senator Catherine Cortez Mastro, Majority Leader, Nevada State Senator Aaron Ford, whose son is graduating today, State Senator Joe Hardy, Mary Johnson from Senator Heller's office, Executive Director of the Clark County Medical Society, Alexandra Silver, and Touro Advisory Board members Cindy Ryman and Rita Vaswani. Commencement is one of the most significant events in the life of a university and its students. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates and remember and thank those who laid the foundation for their accomplishments. Today is the day that all of the sacrifice, the hard work, the long days, the all-nighters, and the loans incurred to finance your education have finally paid off. Graduates, you have achieved your goal. Today is truly the first day of the rest of your life. It is my sincerest wish for each and every one of you, as I would wish for my own children, that as you do well, you also do good. Graduates, you are our institution's pioneers. Students who saw both the dire need and tremendous opportunity in Nevada for physicians, nursing professionals, occupational therapists, scientists, researchers, and educators. We are honored to count you among our alumni and see you now as leaders and mentors for future generation of Touro students. You are a part of the early history of this dynamic, remarkable university, and I am grateful for your faith, your confidence, your involvement, and for your future success. I am proud to say that among our graduates and faculty and staff are active members and veterans of the United States Armed Forces. I am delighted that we are able to provide honor cords to the military personnel and veterans who are part of our university campus community. With the graduates, faculty, staff who are members, veterans, or those planning to join the military, please stand so we can acknowledge your service. These graduates, faculty, and staff, together with family members and friends who also serve our country and may not be able to be with us today because of their service, deserve our recognition and thanks. So please join me once again in acknowledging their service to our country. This year, we have 5 osteopathic medicine graduates that are being recommissioned into the military and promoted based on their participation in the Health Professions Scholarship Program. From the Air Force, please welcome graduates Michelle Mangold and Eric Rigg. And not to be outdone, from the Army, please welcome graduates Erin McElhone, Michael Adams, and Taylor Clemens. Dr. Joe Hardy, Associate Professor in the College of Osteopathic Medicine and Nevada State Senator and former Major in the United States Air Force, will administer the oath to these students.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your last and full name. Do solemnly affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of which I am about to enter. So help me God.
Thank you, Dr. Hardy, and congratulations to these 5 promoted officers in the United States Air Force and Army. Each of our graduates has a unique story and a unique path that led him or her to Touro. Some came from families of physicians, nurses, and other healthcare professionals ready to jump in and make their mark on their professions. Others were seeking an entirely new path, a second or even third career where they could serve the community and make a greater difference in the world. And some are lifelong educators looking for new ways to specialize and advance as teachers to better serve today's school children. Our graduates are a diverse group, but they all share a strength of character and commitment that reflects our university's mission and our shared values of social justice, intellectual pursuit, and service to humanity. Graduates, whether you are like me, the first in your family to earn a college degree, or the latest in a long line of professionals in your field, your family members have played an important role in your success. I'd like to ask the graduates to join me in a well-deserved round of applause for the loved ones who have supported you on the journey that brought you here today. This day also celebrates the relationship between you as students and your faculty, many of whom have served as mentors and trusted advisors as well as teachers. Your graduation is a wonderful tribute to that relationship and the work of the faculty. I have never worked with a more professional and devoted group of people. Please join me in acknowledging a talented group of scholars, the Touro faculty. The academic regalia that you are wearing today dates back to the 12th and 13th centuries, where universities were first taking form. The gown for the bachelor's degree has pointed sleeves, while the gown for the master's degree has an oblong sleeve open at the wrist. The doctoral gown has bell sleeves with 3 velvet bands, with the velvet facing the front of the gown. The regalia signifies both the accomplishments of your academic career and your continuing commitment to service. Graduates, not only have you faced some of the most intense and difficult educational challenges imaginable, but you also have accepted the responsibilities that come with serving your fellow man and, in turn, serving your community. You are a very special group of people. We will all benefit from the work that you will do. One of the pleasures of leading a small campus is the feeling that we are all part of an extended family. I couldn't be more proud of your accomplishments, and I am truly honored to share this special moment in your lives with you. I would now like to introduce the members of the Platform Committee. Please hold your applause until the entire Platform Party has been introduced. Members of the Platform Party, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all have been introduced. Rabbi Fromowitz, University Rabbi. Dr. Raymond Alden, Provost. Rabbi Moshe Krupka, Executive Vice President for the Touro College and University System. Dr. John Doherty, Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Andrew Priest, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Philip Tompkins, Dean of Students. Ms. Skylar Richards, Vice President for Advancement. Dr. Laura Yavitz, Associate Vice President, Office of Institutional Effectiveness. Dr. Terrence Miller, Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Yvonne Randall, Interim Associate Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, Interim Program Director, Education in EDD in Higher Education Administration. Dr. Joseph Hardy, Associate Professor, College of Osteopathic Medicine. Dr. Teresa Tarrant, Director, School of Nursing. Dr. Robert Askey, Director of the School of Education. Dr. Robinati, Director, School of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Stephen Prinster, Director, Medical Health Sciences Program. Dr. Mara Hover, Associate Dean for Clinical Education, College of Osteopathic Medicine. Our student speakers, Shuli Belknap, student in the Master of Science in Nursing program from the College of Health and Human Services. Ms. Vanessa Halverson, student in the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine program from the College of Osteopathic Medicine. You may be seated. Touro University, Nevada, is a part of a larger Jewish-sponsored higher education enterprise. The Touro College and University System was founded in 1970 by Dr. Bernard Lander and has grown from a men's college with 35 students to more than 18,000 students studying at 29 universities and colleges in 5 countries. Both Dr. Alan Kadish, President and Chief Executive Officer Professor of the Touro System, and Dr. Mark Haston, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, regret that they are not able to be with us today, but send their good wishes for each of today's graduates and their families. In their stead, we are honored to be joined today by Executive Vice President for the Touro College and University System, Rabbi Moshe Krupka. Rabbi Krupka brings us his greeting from the system office in New York. I now invite Rabbi Krupka to the podium.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Shelley Berkeley, you're a consummate professional. You thanked everybody except for one person. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll join me in offering thanks to an exceptional CEO and Senior Provost of our Western Division, Ms. Shelley Berkeley. Members of the class of 2018, dear families, loved ones, friends, Senior Provost Berkeley, Provost Alden, members of the faculty and administration, on behalf of the Touro College and University System, congratulations to each and every one of these exceptional graduates. I'm especially honored to celebrate with you today and to be part of this milestone event in your lives. It takes many years, countless hours, many, many frustrating and sleepless nights, and an incredible commitment to dedicate your intellect, your talents, and your passion to the service and care of others. You, members of the class of 2018, exemplify what Touro is all about, a place where knowledge and values meet. The faculty and administration have nurtured your intellectual curiosity, your scientific knowledge, your quest to succeed, to further our shared values of healing, educating, and repairing this world which we all share. There's a very famous verse in the Ethics of the Fathers, a collection of Jewish moral teachings roughly dating back to 200 CE. The text states it's not incumbent upon you to finish the work, but neither are you free to desist from it. I look at the graduates before me, and I see physicians, health practitioners, therapists, researchers, educators, scholars who are entering their chosen professions focused on healing, educating, and service to others. Our institution was founded upon a profound commitment to social justice and tikkun olam, repairing this world. It's my hope that your education here at Touro afforded you all the hard skills required for your profession and career, but above that, that it engendered in you the reverence for life required of today's healers, educators, and keepers. Always remember that our work is wholly ours, yet not ours to complete, that we must embrace our interdependence on one another and work together to bring dignity and healing to God's greatest creation, humanity. Graduates, we are proud of you, and we look forward to watching how each of you employs the privilege and responsibility of your degree to positively impact society. On behalf of the Touro College and University President, Dr. Alan Kadish, our Board of Trustees, its Chairman, Dr. Mark Haston, and all of the senior administration, allow me to extend our heartfelt best wishes to each of you, your families and dear ones. Graduates, you have worked so hard to arrive at this day, and we are so full of pride of what you have accomplished. Godspeed in all of your future endeavors, and remember us fondly, as we certainly will remember you with high regard and with warmth. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi Krupka. The academic leadership of Touro University, Nevada, is provided by the university's provost, Dr. Raymond Alden. Please welcome Dr. Alden as he shares his thoughts on the significance of today and our graduates' chosen professions.
Thank you. Thank you, Shelley. To our graduates, families, and friends who have supported them, I'd like to add my personal congratulations. The attainment of these healthcare and education professional degrees prepares you for your leadership roles in your chosen professions. Our healthcare system, our education system, our economy, and indeed civic society in our country all need the continuous influx of talent and commitment that you represent today. I have no doubt that you will all make important contributions to your communities. But leadership is more than professional accomplishment. It is the sum of many characteristics that earn trust and make others want to follow. It is a steady hand that we value in our leaders, the sense that we are following people of integrity and vision. Beyond the knowledge and expertise you have gained in your fields, I hope that you have gained a better understanding of how to lead, whom to follow, and how to work as a team. Good leaders achieve results by paying attention to the needs of their colleagues, their employees, their patients, their clients, and their students. They lead by example, and that example is all about caring. It is about humility rather than ego. Whatever path brought you to Touro University, Nevada, this monumental day, whatever aspirations you have had, whatever knowledge and skill sets you've gained in the process of earning your degree, I hope that you will put it to good use in service to others. Thank you, graduates, for your dedication, your hard work, and leadership. We look forward to great things from all of you. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Dr. Alden. And now we continue the program with the conferral of the Honorary Doctorate Award. The conferral of honorary degrees has a very long history, the first such degree having been awarded in America at Harvard University in 1692. Touro awarded its first honorary degrees during the university's 10th anniversary. Today, I am pleased to continue the custom of conferring honorary degrees upon individuals who demonstrate outstanding achievement. We do this to acknowledge the accomplishments and contributions of individuals, to connect the university with the values expressed through the work and accomplishments of our honorees, to demonstrate the university's respect and encouragement of such values, and to emphasize our institutional mission and purpose. This year, we are pleased to confer one such degree upon Chantal and Stephen Klubeck. On October 1st, the unthinkable happened in our community. Almost a year prior to that tragedy, Touro began talking about the need to create a center to train first responders, healthcare providers, and others on how to respond to a mass casualty disaster, either man-made or natural, to address life-threatening medical conditions on site and at the moment of the incident. Stephen Klubeck and his wife Chantal were instrumental in helping establish the Victims Fund after the October 1 tragedy. But what no one knew at that time was that they had already provided the leadership gift to help Touro create the Chantal and Stephen J. Klubeck Regional Center for Disaster Life Support. This new center will offer cutting-edge training and disaster management courses for healthcare providers, first responders, hospitality workers, teachers, and school nurses. Really anyone who might unexpectedly find themselves in a position of having to address urgent healthcare needs in an emergency situation. In addition to supporting this remarkable and important new center, the Klubecks have also been generous supporters of student scholarships and academic support for our military veterans. I'm honored to recognize Stephen and Chantal for their many contributions to the citizens of Southern Nevada, our first responders, and healthcare providers, as well as the students of Touro. Therefore, as CEO and Senior Provost of Touro University, Nevada, acting by virtue of the authority vested in me by President Alan Kadish and the Board of Trustees, Dr. Mark Haston, Chairman of the Board, I confer upon Chantal and Stephen Klubeck the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all rights, distinctions, and privileges pertaining thereto. Unfortunately, Chantal and Stephen had a family emergency and they're unable to join us today. Therefore, I am accepting this award on behalf of my very dear friends. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing Drs. Chantal and Stephen Klubeck. I once again want to thank Chantal and Stephen Klubeck for their commitment to the university, Touro University community, and for being part of educating the next generation of healthcare professionals. Now, the college deans will say a few words of welcome. Please join me in welcoming the Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine, Dr. John Doherty, to the podium.
Good afternoon. So I also want to add my congratulations and welcome, particularly to graduates. We find ourselves in one of those special days, one you'll never forget. One of those days all of your graduates, your moms have been looking forward to. Sometimes they doubted whether you would get there, just saying. But this is going to be one of your mom's special days. She's going to remember this precious memory for the rest of her life. So in particular, it's just wonderful that this just happens to be the day after Mother's Day. So the moms out there, congratulations, happy Mother's Day. Hopefully you all got them roses, candy, right? I see some balloons. I'm sure those are for moms. All right. To the family and friends of the graduates, we thank you so much for your support. We know that for every individual sitting here in front of me, there was an army behind them that supported them in finding themselves in that chair today. If it weren't for you, they wouldn't be here. But I'm going to tell you that it's just starting. They need you to continue your support on the next leg of their journey. And in particular, I'm going to talk to just the medical students for just a little bit, guys. The next step of your journey is going to be pretty grueling. It's going to make these last 4 years look like a cakewalk. On this day in that journey, you find yourself at an incredibly important mile marker. In your rearview mirror was the first day as a medical student. And what looked ahead of you is to be an insurmountable academic mountain, a day that I'm sure you're happy to say is exactly that behind you, right? In front of you, there lies a new road. A road your faculty, this amazing, wonderful faculty, has full confidence in your ability to travel. A road this team has worked to pave with you. Remember, as you head down that road, that's a new day. A day where you'll be starting with a fresh, clean slate. One where class rank, GPA, and board scores don't mean anything. All that matters is the patient in front of you. That's all that matters. A road that we can't promise you is going to be an easy one either. There's going to be curves, there's going to be storms, there's going to be forks in the road. And as anybody sitting behind you can tell you, sometimes the road you thought was one you shouldn't take turns out to be the one you exactly should have. You'll find yourself where you need to be when you need to be. And hopefully you'll remember that when something comes up in your life and all of a sudden you start to feel that anxiety peak again because you're not sure of where you're going. But trust us, all of this in the front row can tell you as well. You'll find yourself where you need to be. As you cross the stage, you begin the next phase of your medical education as a resident training. Like I said, you'll be directly responsible for the care of patients. Remember, each one of those patients are an individual, and they deserve to be treated exactly as that, as an individual. As you care for them, listen. Listen more than you speak. Hear what they're saying. And as importantly, hear what they're trying to say. Learn from them so that you can treat the next patient even better than the one that you're treating now. Congratulations and best wishes. I look forward to following your growth as Touro alumni and seeing where this road will take you. Now I'd like to welcome Dr. Andrew Priest, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, to the podium.
On behalf of the students, the faculty, and the staff of the College of Health and Human Services, it is my honor to welcome you today. This is a special day for all of us. Those who work with students every day know well what has been required of them to reach this point, and we celebrate with them. We have challenged them. We have evaluated their knowledge, observed their professionalism, and tested their endurance. We've watched them balance the obligation of their studies with the love for their families. We have seen their commitment to learning, and we are aware of the ways they have sacrificed. Today, we reach the point of celebrating their accomplishments and launching them into the next phase of their professional lives. Congratulations, graduates.
At Touro, we believe that our commencement ceremony should reflect the thoughts and feelings of our graduates. So 2 outstanding individuals have been asked to speak and represent their colleges and their colleagues. First, from the College of Health and Human Services, Shuli Belknap, a graduate from the School of Nursing. Shuli Belknap is originally from Idaho Falls, Idaho. She graduated summa cum laude from Brigham Young University, Idaho, with her Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. She has been a registered nurse for 9 years and has a passion for education. Shuli is graduating today from the Master of Science in Nursing program. She and her husband Logan have 2 children and have made Henderson their home. Logan, her husband, is a Touro physician assistant alumni, and I'm thrilled to welcome Shuli as the newest Touro alumni in her family.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. I am honored to represent the College of Health and Human Services and the School of Nursing as I share a brief message with you today. A day which all of us, and likely our families as well, have worked for, looked forward to, and perhaps even counted down the days. And here we are, at the culmination of our academic accomplishments, but also at the commencement of our professional careers. As healthcare professionals and educators, we are anxious to change the world and make a difference in our communities with the knowledge and skills we have acquired over the course of our education. But if this life has taught me anything, it's that preparation alone is not always enough to face the obstacles ahead. I recently completed a half marathon. This is by far my longest race and perhaps one of the most intense physical challenges I have ever faced. Now, before you stop listening, because you aren't a runner, or you hate running, or because you recently completed your own big race and never want to do one again, just listen for 1 minute. I ran only a half marathon, but a full marathon is 26.2 miles. The preparation for such a big race begins several months prior to the actual race. Runners must prepare both physically and mentally, follow a rigorous training schedule, learn how to pace themselves, and study strategies for mental preparation and toughness to get them through the long distance. No matter the extent of the preparation or the experience of the runner, most marathon runners experience something often referred to as hitting the wall. In a full marathon, this typically hits around mile 20 and is characterized by a sudden loss of energy and an almost overwhelming desire to stop or walk. During this time of physical and mental drainage, runners must draw on their experience, the preparation and work they put in prior to race day to get them to the finish line. Then this amazing thing happens, where the same body that fought them through the wall rewards them with a rush of endorphins commonly known as runner's high. In many respects, life is like running a marathon. Every ounce of preparation, physical, mental, and emotional, prepares us for the race of life. My family hit the wall in 2013 when at just 24 weeks pregnant, I unexpectedly went into labor with our second child. 30 minutes after arriving at the hospital, I was put under general anesthesia for an emergency C-section, and our tiny 18-ounce Miracle Max was born. We were blessed to bring him home after just 12 weeks in the NICU, but he has experienced many complications and hospitalizations as a result of his prematurity. As a registered nurse, I recognize that no amount of formal education could have prepared me for this trial. Although it has helped me with things like replacing a pulled-out G-tube and recognizing early signs of respiratory distress, it is the mental grit and toughness, along with the support of amazing family and friends, that helped me through those miles of my personal marathon. For all of us, our academic preparation, as well as the mental and emotional stamina we have obtained, comprises the rigorous training we have endured in preparation for our individual professional marathons. There will be days in the coming months and years when we will feel ourselves hitting the wall, that compelling urge to quit, give up, or give in. Our reactions, our grit, and our ability to keep going during those difficult times will define our character and may be the only things powerful enough to get us to the finish line or wake us up for another day. But we know we have it in us. We prepared for this. And I must say that runner's high is pretty great. Congratulations, graduates. It feels truly great to say we did it.
Please help me in thanking Shuli for her remarkable remarks. Next, from the College of Osteopathic Medicine program, Vanessa Halverson, a graduate from the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Vanessa has been heavily involved in leadership, both locally and nationally, serving as class student body president for 2 years, as well as on the National Executive Board of the Council of Osteopathic Student Government Presidents for 2 years. She is the sole student representative of the American Osteopathic Association for the last year. She won a $25,000 scholarship from the American Osteopathic Foundation for her leadership and academic achievements. Vanessa is excited to be pursuing otolaryngology and will be starting her residency at Freeman Health Systems in Missouri. She and her husband Shane and dog Willow are looking forward to this next step in their lives, and we're sincerely hoping she'll come back and practice in Nevada. There you are.
Thank you. I'm very honored and humbled to be speaking today, especially when I know so many people in my cohort are far more impressive than I am, and I'm just very humbled and grateful. So while today is a day of celebration, it also is a day to thank those that have helped us get here. People who nurtured us, taught us, cheered us on, and dried our tears. Thank you. Thank you to administrative staff, faculty, and those family and friends who have been on this journey with us. We wouldn't be here without you. Today is also a day of reflection. As I look back at where we have come since our first day of osteopathic medicine class, when our OMM instructor, Dr. Patak, showed a picture of a man standing in a street, overwhelmingly trying to drink from a fire hose. He simply stated that we were that man and to get ready to work. Now we are at the end. We survived, but with that survival comes a whole new fire hose. Atul Gawande, a renowned surgeon from Harvard, said that graduating from medical school wasn't merely graduating into a new phase of life, but into a new identity. For the master's students, nurses, physical therapists, you will forever be addressed according to the titles for your respective fields. For my fellow DOs, that means that we are now doctors. We will forever be introduced as doctors. Yeah. Our family will call and ask about suspicious rashes, Uncle Todd's toe fungus, and our baby niece's new cough. I'm sure most of us are eager and excited, but for me, I often wonder, am I ready? And will I be successful? Success and how people succeed is a question that continues to be asked. The old school of thought denotes that the key to success was intelligence. If you were brilliant, well-versed, and quick on your feet, then countless opportunities are unveiled. However, more recent studies show a different character trait that offers encouragement to a student like me. I was rejected the first time I applied to medical school, and then I was waitlisted at Toro, and I was accepted last minute due to a faculty advocating on my behalf. The character trait that I'm referring to is called grit. It means to stick with things long term. Angela Duckworth, a psychologist at the University of Pennsylvania, has spent years studying grit. She writes, "The gritty individual approaches achievements as a marathon. His or her advantage is stamina." To conduct her research, Duckworth developed a grit scale. Statements like overcoming setbacks to conquer an important challenge, I am diligent, I never give up, and I finish whatever I begin are given scores. She found in a variety of settings that a high grit score was the best predictor of success. This was consistent from Ivy League institutions to underprivileged students hoping to complete college. Due to my position, I've been able to talk to students from all walks of life. And as I look at my classmates, I know that we would all score very high on Miss Duckworth's grit scale. We have endured a lot. Hours of studying and sacrifice, leading to potentially poor performances on quiz and exams, poor board scores, not having the right answer when asked a question by your teacher or preceptor, and the struggle to get into a residency or get into your next program. Some of us have endured death, divorce, financial hardships, family sacrifices, and health problems. But if we stop and we look around, we're here, and we did it. Attesting to what I said before, that we are the grittiest group of individuals and will succeed because of it. Paul Tough, whose books How Children Succeed and Whatever It Takes, also found that grit and persistence are crucial to achieving success. He stated, success is created by encountering and overcoming failure. The road we have may be difficult, and unfortunately, there are chances for failure. Our jobs, family, or our own sense of self-worth may crumble around us. The key is how we respond to such setbacks. Do we lose heart? Or do we learn about ourselves? Do we blame others? Or do we change our approach? Do we become more skittish? Or do we find a way to bounce back, to get back into the saddle? Again, I believe that the grads of Toro 2018 have answered these questions because we are here. Pride should course through us as we think about what we have gone through. For my medical cohort, there is a 99.2% chance of failure. Those are the stats. There's only a 0.8% chance of ever becoming a doctor. So if you think about it, being in Vegas, I don't think many people would bet on those odds. But we still did it. One of my favorite quotes from the brilliant inventor Louis Pasteur put it this way: "Let me tell you the secret that has led me to my goals. My strength lies solely in my tenacity." So as we reflect today, we have overcome the odds. Our tenacity, determination, and grit are what brought us here today. We will continue to be the man trying to drink from that fire hose, raising our hands in victory and asking for more. We are the class of 2018 of true grit, and we are ready to move into our new identity as doctors. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. Let's give both of our student speakers another round of applause. And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for, it's time to confer the degrees on this year's graduates. Will Provost Alden, Dean Doherty, and Dean Priest please stand? It is my understanding from you that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements of the degrees that we award today. Will all of the graduates please stand? You have been recommended to me by your provost, academic deans, and distinguished faculty. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and member of the Board of Trustees of Touro University and College System, I now confer upon the candidates who have successfully completed their degree requirements the appropriate degrees with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. I congratulate you and encourage you to take seriously the responsibilities that come with being an educated, professional, and productive individual in today's society. We commend you for accomplishing this special milestone in your academic career, and we welcome you as the most recent alumni of Touro University, Nevada. Congratulations, one and all. You may be seated. At this time, the degree candidates will be presented by the directors of their schools and acknowledged by the deans of their colleges. Please welcome Dr. Teresa Tarrant, Director of the School of Nursing. As Dr. Tarrant makes her way to the podium, I would ask the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree to please come forward.
Today, the School of Nursing is proud to confer the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ms. Berkeley, Provost Alden, Dean Priest, and I will congratulate the students. Dr. Katie Chung will read the graduates' names.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sarah Davenport. Myra Legaspi.
I'd like to congratulate the graduates from the School of Nursing, all two of them. In higher education, there is a tradition for students who receive their bachelor's degree. Will the graduates who receive the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree please stand? It gives me great pleasure to request that you move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap. This action symbolizes your transition from a degree candidate to your status as a university graduate. Please join me in congratulating the graduates who received a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Please welcome Dr. Teresa Tarrant, Director of the School of Nursing. As Dr. Tarrant makes her way to the podium, I would ask that the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree please come forward. Let me rephrase that. While Dr. Tarrant is here, will the candidates for the Master of Science in Nursing please come forward?
Today, the School of Nursing is proud to confer the degree of Master of Science in Nursing. We have 2 graduates, and they are the first in our program for nursing education. Dr. Katie Chung will hood the graduates. Ms. Berkeley, Provost Alden, and Dean Priest will congratulate the students, and I will read the graduates' names. Shalee Belknap. Teresa Constantino.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Masters of Science in Nursing. Please welcome Dr. Robin Oddie, Director of the School of Occupational Therapy. As Dr. Oddie makes her way to the podium, I would ask that the candidates for the Master of Science in Occupational Therapy degree please come forward.
I am pleased to present the candidates for the Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Dr. William Reitzman and I will hood the graduates. Ms. Berkeley, Provost Alden, and Dean Priest will congratulate the students. Dr. Mara Hover will read the graduates' names.
Danny Aldis. Travis Banks. Kate Marie Billman. Caitlin Bishop. Jenna Chavez. Wendy Daniels. Jenna Kate Delstra. Dawson Flake. Camille Galvin. Antonio Gonzalez Anaya. Hui Shun Shi. Caitlin Humanik. Kathy Kim. Amanda Holly Lauderdale. Jillian Legaspi. Charlene Logan. Morgan McCann. Denisa Niagos. Alyssa Newrohr. Amy Onishi. I got it. Mariah Concepcion Patag. Stephanie Saigam. Natalie Sarian. Isabel Sayers. Mason Stanley. Christina Stewart. Jennifer Vo. Jessica Wolf.
Please join me in congratulating the occupational therapy graduates. I now welcome Dr. Stephen Prinster, Director of the Medical Health Science Program, who will present the candidates for the Master of Science in Medical Health Sciences. Will the graduates please come forward?
I am pleased to present the candidates for the Master of Science in Medical Health Sciences degree. Dr. Chaba Fulop and I will hood the graduates. Ms. Berkeley, Provost Alden, and Dean Doherty will congratulate the students. Dr. Mara Hover will read the graduates' names.
Victoria Bazile. Rachel Brinning. Jeremy Brett. Janae Burkhart. Maria Christina Cabe. O'Shea Shathri. Nicole Clifton. Tanner Croshaw. Jacob Davis. Avery Ford. Khalid Heikel. Amanda Hong. Maria Capitanos. Brianne Karen. Victoria Krudakova. Chris Lay. Solomon Lee. Pahua Lee. Lior Mitnick. Talene Nazarian. Vivian Nguyen. Lindsay Numata. Neethi Parekh. Spencer Parker. J. Camille Rosales. Jeremy Sandberg. Mina Sandhu. Erica Sembrano. Krupa Shah. Annie Singh. Dan Swerdlow. Niat Tuldrabran. Dax Valoria. Diane Voba.
Please join me in congratulating these graduates from the Medical Health Sciences program. Graduates, please be seated. Please welcome back to the podium Dr. Robin Oddie, Director of the School of Occupational Therapy. As Dr. Oddie makes her way to the podium, I would ask that the candidates for the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree come forward.
I am pleased to present the candidates for the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree. Dr. William Reitzman and I will hood the graduates. Ms. Berkeley, Provost Alden, and Dean Priest will congratulate the students. Dr. Mara Hover will read the graduates' names.
Carly Blondin. Jennifer Patton, being hooded by faculty advisor Dr. Shannon Martin.
Please join me in congratulating the Doctor of Occupational Therapy graduates. I would like to invite Dr. Tarrant back to the podium to confer the degrees upon the candidates from the School of Nursing. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing practice please come forward?
I am pleased to present the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree. Dr. Judith Carrion and Dr. Nadia Luna will hood the graduates. In some cases, students will be hooded by a close relative or mentor who also has a doctorate in nursing. Will Dr. Carrion and Dr. Luna and guest hooders please make your way to the stage? Ms. Berkeley, Provost Alden, Dean Priest, and I will congratulate the students. Dr. Katie Chung will read the graduates' names.
Lubia Oxhorn, being hooded by her husband, Dr. Brian Oxhorn. Colvir Dillon. Zara Borines, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Ludi Lashes. Eva Lawrence Fisher, being hooded by her colleague and classmate, Dr. Jeanette Magbute. Colleen Crosby. Elizabeth Marks Courtwright. Emmy Oduro Jeffrey. I got it. Okay. Keshavan Kodandapani. Janine Main. Uzumaka Oyedebelu. Patrick Nadoro.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Doctor of Nursing Practice program. Graduates, please be seated. Please welcome again Dr. John Doherty, Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degree please make your way forward?
I'm pleased to present the candidates for the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degree. Doctors Paul Kalikas, Derek Meeks, and CJ Fumfua will hood the graduates. In some cases, students will be hooded by a close relative or mentor who is also a physician or faculty member. Will all faculty and guest hooders please make their way to the stage? Ms. Berkeley, Provost Alden, and I will congratulate the students. Dr. Mara Hover will read the graduates' names.
Shuren Agazada, being hooded by Dr. Ara Genevisian. Sorel Iskandor, being hooded by uncle, Dr. Ara Genevisian. Sulman Al-Jilani, being hooded by brother, mother, Dr. Amir Al-Jilani, Dr. Nahid Al-Jilani. Julian Bandura, being hooded by his sister, Dr. Genia Schneider. Simran Beniwal, being hooded by her father, Dr. Kuldeep Beniwal. Nicholas Bigler, being hooded by his father, Dr. Gregory Bigler. Kevin Lee Utok Bolaños, being hooded by his aunt, Dr. Mildred Utok. Kimberly Boyd, being hooded by her father, Dr. Douglas Boyd. Brian Brown, being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Salvatore Biazzo. Jessica Lowe, being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Salvatore Biazzo. Jackie Luong, being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Salvatore Biazzo. Mindy Bowie, being hooded by her best friends, Dr. Samantha Vu, Dr. Kenny Vu. Taylor Clemens, being hooded by family friends, Dr. Samantha Vu, Dr. Kenny Vu. Nicole Kalika, being hooded by her father, Dr. Nicholas Kalika. Ashley Cephalou, being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Emile Margulis. Selena Chow, being hooded by faculty mentor, Dr. C.J. Pongpua. Jason Chung, being hooded by faculty mentor, Dr. C.J. Pongpua. Jasmine Chopra, being hooded by her father, Dr. Gobinder Chopra. Alex Dutson, being hooded by his uncle, Dr. Ryan Jackson. Farah Abadi, being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Larry Sims. Corey Fernandez, being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Doug Weiss. Sybil Hernandez Navarro, being hooded by her aunt, Dr. Maria Luna Navarro. Vanessa Halverson, being hooded by Dr. Dean John Doherty. Sean Hunt, being hooded by his cousin, Dr. Bradney Carter. Ngoc Tram Hu, being hooded by cousin Dr. Nguyen Dang. David Ng, being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Karthik Thinkendor. Mogana Jaya Kumar, being hooded by her sister, Dr. Priya Jaya Kumar. Catherine Josephson, being hooded by her husband, Dr. Chad Katona. Sami Kaldawi, being hooded by his father, Dr. Imad Kaldawi. Mina Kazemian, being hooded by her best friend, Dr. Jobin Nash. June Kim, being hooded by mentor and advisor, Dr. Philip Tompkins. Brittany Supp, being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Philip Tompkins. So Hyun Lee, being hooded by her cousin, Dr. Justin Joe. Lisa Lisiaga, being hooded by her father, Dr. Alvaro Lisiaga. Bonnie Lowe, being hooded by her faculty mentor, Dr. Vladimir Bonorenko. Nana Matsumoto, being hooded by her faculty mentor, Dr. Derek Meeks. What? Joshua Meneses, being hooded by best friends Ryan McCreary and Sarah Ehlers. Akash Mittal, being hooded by friends and mentors Dr. Amarnath Polapali, Dr. Jennifer Wong, and Dr. Amar Gupta, his brother. Catherine Kim Wynn, being hooded by her uncle, Dr. Min Kim. Gregory Nikagoshian, being hooded by his cousin, Dr. Armin Nikagoshian. Ryan Neimer, being hooded by his father, Dr. Lynn Neimer. Trisha Patel, being hooded by her father, Dr. Anil Patel. Tao Fan, being hooded by her brother, Dr. Hui Fan. Bernice Ponce de Leon, being hooded by her aunt, Dr. Preciosa Simangan. Sean Spencer Quinones, being hooded by his brother, Dr. Jonathan Quinones. Najib Qureshi, being hooded by his father, Dr. Mahbub Qureshi. Aro Reddy, being hooded by his father, Dr. Bomi Reddy. Hassan Sajjad Rizvi, being hooded by friend and mentor, Dr. Brandon A. Kukor. Parneet Samra, being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Amit Parekh. On Tran, being hooded by mentor, Dr. Faisal Suba. There you go. Marvin Tranny, being hooded by his father, Dr. Sergio Tranny. Daniel Walsh, being hooded by his sister, Dr. Diane Walsh. Victor Wang, being hooded by his aunt and mentor, Dr. Eileen Moy. Richard Wong, being hooded by his preceptor, Dr. Donald W. Plants. Nirbek Rai, being hooded by his faculty mentor, Dr. Paul Kalikas. Michael Adams. Also being hooded by Dr. Paul Kalikas. Mike Adams. Being hooded by Dr. Paul Kalikas. Margarita Akopian, being hooded by Dr. Paul Kalikas. Jasmine Rose Baluyot. Zachary Billington. Heather Blondin. Matthew Bonello. Matthew Catalago. Joshua Capanzano. Richard Chu. Kevin Choi. Raymond Chua. Marinor Ann Concepcion. Christopher Dye. Salar Danialian. Karthik Dasari. Ryan Doucette. Dennis Batrina Duong. Amina Sadadin El Ghali. Sichi Feng. Lindsay Forbes. Sean Forte. Julian Franco. Christopher Gonzalez. Lena Hodge Ismain. Calvin He. Zamil Islam. Being hooded by Dr. Derek Meeks. Patrick Janik. Michael Kaiden. Devin Keensla. Keith William Kotecki. Eric Quo. Daniel Lara. Alexa Lewis. Chang Wen Lim. Elizabeth Lim. Catherine Lucas. Renee Lucero. Justin Lytle. Michelle Mangold. Aaron McElhone. Travis Morsdorf. Shrevya Nagula. Lam Nguyen. Jonathan Nee. Philip Oberg. Michael Olsgaard. Paul Olson. Nina Parikh. Dara Patel. Sean Patel. Trent Peterson. Tyler Peterson. Garrett Fow. Charlene Pham. Richard Porter. Tiffany Persha-Sharlam. Jagosh Sebastian Puhawa. Andrea Joanne Reyes. Eric Rigg. Caitlin Russell. Raina Shaw. Kian Shokrana. Darren Steele. Daniel Sterner. Jeremy Stevens. Emmy Suzuki. Ferris Tassin. Min Tran Nguyen. Matthew Westfall. Whitney Williams. Charles Williard. David Wynn. Quinn Yen. Dong Eddie Young.
Please join me in recognizing the osteopathic medical students, class of 2018.
Okay, for the osteopathic students, please stand or we're going to lead you through the osteopathic oath and welcome you to the family here. I invite the students and any doctor of osteopathic medicine to stand as well and say along with me, you ready? I hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will ever be vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging those practices which will bring in any way shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it may be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation, and never by word of mouth or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biological truths to the healing arts, and to develop the principles of osteopathy, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. In the presence of this gathering, I bind myself to my oath. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated. Please join me in congratulating all of the graduates of Touro University, class of 2018. All great universities engender a sense of loyalty among their graduates. Alumni come together to participate in major university events, to celebrate long-standing traditions, or to provide much-needed support for their university. Here to welcome the graduates to the growing and impressive group of alumni for Touro University, Nevada, is Ms. Skylar Richards, Vice President for Advancement.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Office of Advancement and Alumni Relations, I want to welcome the graduates of this spring commencement 2018 as the newest alumni of Touro University, Nevada. You have faced many challenges and sacrifices as you have worked toward your goals. Your dedication and perseverance have helped you reach this point, and I hope that you enjoy this very special day with your family, your friends, and your classmates. Your hard work has provided you with important tools for your future. You can meet significant needs in healthcare and education that are vital in our society and our communities. As a graduate of Touro University, Nevada, you also share a connection with more than 3,300 alumni who have graduated before you. I encourage you to stay connected with the university and strengthen the relationship that you forged as a student with your Touro family. I ask you as alumni to share your time and your talents to help build a stronger community for Touro. And in return, I commit our time and efforts to keeping you informed about the university. The degree you receive today is something for which you will always be proud. I wish you great success in all of your future endeavors. Best of luck to the class of 2018. And now, please welcome Rabbi Fromowitz back to the podium to address the significance of the shofar. Following the sounding of the shofar, Dr. Philip Tompkins, Dean of Students, will come to the podium for closing remarks.
The shofar is a musical instrument formed from the horn of a ram. The shofar was first used by the Jewish nation at the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai. It was also used to notify the Jewish nation in the wilderness of any communal gatherings. The shofar is used as well every year in Rosh Hashanah, marking the Jewish New Year, a new beginning. The shofar has a mournful sound invoking repentance from us and God's forgiveness of our inequities and shortcomings. This commencement is an important assembly, and for the graduates, a new beginning. Let us all embrace the lesson of the shofar. At this time, I invite Mr. Jack Cass to come forward to sound the shofar.
Thank you, Rabbi Fromowitz and Mr. Katz, for sharing the tradition of the shofar with us this afternoon. Today has been a day to remember. To our graduates, many accolades to you for what you have accomplished. You now stand at the precipice to go forward and make an even more profound mark on our society. To the parents, family, friends, partners, and spouses here celebrating your graduates' accomplishments, thank you for your presence. I know the sacrifices and support you have offered to those walking across the stage are two of the key reasons why we're able to celebrate these student successes today. As the Dean of Students, I get the privilege of interacting with Toro students day in and day out. Through each of my interactions, you have left me with hope and positive expectation. I have found in my time working at Toro that our students are smart, motivated, and generous. These qualities have come through even during a time when you each were required to be so committed and singularly focused on your own learning. I encourage you to remember every day the reasons you chose your profession. Remember that you went into this work to make a difference in the lives of others. Remember that you sat at your graduation feeling optimistic, hopeful, and encouraged. Hold on to that. If things get tough some days, and they most certainly will, try to stop and think about how you feel today. I wish each of you the success and happiness that you deserve. We ask that members of the audience remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and students have completed the recessional. Please remain in your seats so that others can see their loved ones as they walk by. Ms. Shelley Berkeley, CEO and Senior Provost of Toro Western Division, will lead the recessional. Let the recessional begin.